Hey guys, it's Chris Fate coming back at you, and this is for my Patreon partners. I've been hacking that game Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice, and I ran into a problem, and I was trying to find stealth. Now listen, I am king of finding stealth, and I have tried every single solitary method I know to find stealth in this game. For some reason, Cheat Engine just wasn't finding it, and I figured out why, and I'm going to show you. But to tell you how I'm king of it, I'm the only one that I know of that found it in agony. Alright, so I'm king of finding this. But what I came to find out is that Cheat Engine is not searching or populating all the addresses all the way up to this right here. And it was missing it every time. So you have to make it search every single one of these. So you got to put it in like this, and I'm going to tell you, if you don't have it start here in this game and end here in this game, it will not find it. A lot of these values it's not finding, a lot of your timer values it's not finding, your flag values it's not finding, is because it's not populating all the way up to where it's supposed to. I don't know if there's too many addresses for it to keep up or what the problem is, but some of the addresses were a lot higher than these right here, and it wasn't finding them. So I don't know why, but I was finally able to do it. And and even still, you don't even know you found the flag. You just have to guess that you found it, because it won't show you. You can go try to manipulate the opcode, it'll still go red on you, it'll make this weird noise, but you can see it affecting a little bit the detection meter and everything. But when you go put a breaking trace on it, then you know you found it, because nobody can see you. So this was really elusive, but I'm going to show you how it was found, and that's what we're going to do here. And what I did was I used an in-game item, this right here, which masks you from the detection meter about a 0.5%. If you got a full 100%, it brings your detection down on all enemies about 50%, so it kind of helps you a little bit, but not much. So I've already found a good spot, and I've already got him in the yellow detection. If you can see that right there, that little yellow triangle, that means he's aware, but he don't know where I'm at. He's aware that I'm there though. And we're just going to find the flag value. It changes. When it's yellow it's 1, when it's red it's 2. This I know, but I didn't know that at first, and we're going to pretend like we don't know it now. So we're just going to find it from scratch. Alright, so what we do is go over here, stand up, he'll eventually see us. That's yellow, he's aware. Now it's going up to red. And it went back down to yellow. I wonder why it did that. Did I have it already on? I don't think so. Because that's what it does when I had the opcode knocked out. So let me take the game down and bring it back up. I think I was already screwing around with it before I did that. So let me just redo it all together. Alright, so let him go up to yellow right quick. Alright, I'm going to start right there. Let's try it again now. This is one of the most elusive flags I think I've ever tried to find. Now he sees us all the way. So I'm going to go. Now, when I first did it, I went change value. I didn't know if it was going up or down, but I know it's going up. I just want to find it quicker. But normally you would just do change value, because you don't have a clue if it's going up or down. So I'm going to do unchanged right now. I know it's still in the red, and we're kind of at a pause screen here. So I'm going to go back down, and I'm going to use my invisibility, or half invisibility. And then we crouch, and then he loses sight of us, and it goes back to yellow. And there, see, it went to yellow. So now I'm going to go decrease value. Hopefully we can get there a lot quicker. And I'm going to do it while in the game, because it does it quicker. Unchanged, unchanged. Stand back up, make it change. It's changed to red. Let him just go ahead and hit us. And now I'm going to do, I did change, now I'm doing unchanged, and we want to get it down as much as possible. Alright, let's go back down. Still red, unchanged. And let's wait for it to hit yellow again. Yellow, changed. Unchanged, unchanged. Stand back up. Red, changed. Man, this is such a hard value to find. Unchanged, unchanged. Alright, we're down to about 900. And it's still unchanged. Saw a bunch of them turn. But I got infinite health. He's really whacking me here. Okay, good. It went down about 200 that time. That's what I was looking for. So, let's go back. And while it's still red, I'm going to go down here, and we want to go down low. And it was missing just about these addresses here. It was missing every single time. It would not go that high for some reason, and I could never find it. So keep that in mind when you're having a bunch of addresses that are the actual values. Those, you will want to go do this. That start and stop, I'm telling you, because for some reason Cheat Engine isn't populating them, and you will miss it every time. I've sat here for days looking for these things. I knew they were there, but Cheat Engine wasn't finding them, and I didn't know why. I know that this one here is the one I used, and basically the way I know is it's impossible to really test because the game overwrites everything you try to do. So I'm just going to show you that it is the flag, and you can watch it go in sync with his detection. When it goes yellow, this will change immediately to 1. It won't. There it goes. See it go to 1 at the same exact time. Now he's completely lost sight of us. And now it went to 0. He's totally unaware. So I'm just going to find out what accesses this address. And we see right here, EBX is sending that value to there. So I'm going to go over here to it. And, you know, you still want to test it. It took me a while to test it, but I noticed that he wasn't going up quite so easy. When I did certain things, if you look, it's going up, but it's going up real slowly. And then it just automatically hit into red. I mean, it's not doing normal, so that is affecting it, but not by much. But what I did to truly find it is I want to put a break and trace on it, and I have to do a conditional break and trace. I only want to do it when this value changes. So we know right now that it's 2 right here. So I want to break and trace when it goes back to 1. Well, actually no, let's do it like this. I want to do it when it goes up. I want to do it when he's becoming aware or are fully aware. That'll give me the right locations, because it could be a different call structure for it. So, and sometimes you just got to experiment like this, and you can't. Sometimes you don't know if you have the right value or not, and even knocking out the opcode won't give you much information because it's being handled in different parts of memory. There it is. All right, yellow. So what we're going to do is copy this address down, and we know it's constantly being accessed, so we saw that in the debugger. So we do need to pause the entire game, so make sure that you have a hotkey set up for that. And this game sometimes crashes when you do that, but I'm going to show you how to do a conditional break and trace when a value changes, or to be a certain value. We want it to change only when that goes to 2, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So we put the break and trace on it. I like to put these on as well. With the game pause, we're going to come over here to view breakpoint list, and we're going to set change condition, or you can control C. Let's go over here to easy, and here you're going to have to use Lua. So the command is read, then you'll need to capitalize the second part, integer, just like that. Put your parentheses, and inside the parentheses you're going to put 0x, and then the address. Okay, is equal to 2. Read the integer at this address. You have to do it in Lua format or it won't take. And we put the condition when it is equal to 2. If you need to do it or it's like less than 2 or greater than 2, then you would do it like this. I need it when that value is greater than 2, or I need it when it is less than 2, or I need it when it is less than or equal to 2, or I need it when it is greater than or equal to 2. You feel me? You understand that? So that's how to do a conditional break and trace. You just need to remember, since we already have the address, we can just have it look directly at that address. So I just need it when it does equal 2, because right now it equals 1. So we're going to set that condition on it. We know it's 1 right now. We're going to unpause the game and pray it don't crash on us. And it didn't. Good. Let me bring my tracer over. I don't know where it got to. There it is. So when it goes red again, that thing is going to give us our call structure for when it goes up. So we're going to make him go red. And there it goes. It's about to turn 2. And it may, and usually a break and trace will make it just crash right then and there. So sorry about that. But it's okay. We got the information we need. Because when we go to here, I'll show you what happens. I'm going to keep this spot in memory. So we're going to, you see that call right there? We want it to jump over that call. So let me go ahead and take the game down because it's froze. The break and trace made it freeze, and we have to deal with problems like this all the time. This is nothing new. And we're going to bring that back up. But the addresses are static. They'll still be the same. So we can still use our break and trace to get back to it, or it should just load up right at it since we didn't really take down Cheat Engine. Oh, the bullshit you got to go through. Come on. Sorry about my language. I apologize. But this ain't YouTube, so I can be a little more free to be my normal self. Alrighty. So let's continue to game. And dead bodies falling from the sky. Let's go ahead and hide behind the tree. Right now, I don't need him firing at me. Turn on our infinite health. Easy kill. You see it went back to the spot, but even if it didn't, just double click on it. It'll take you right back to where that call is. We're going to have it jump over that call to where it does not set that detection flag. And I'm just going to change that to, instead of jump if equal, just always jump over that call. We want it to always jump over this call right here. And let's just go test it. And watch this. Nothing. Look at this guy. He doesn't even see me. So that's how I finally found it. And I want to thank those guys over at Fearless Silos. And there was another dude, I believe it was Captain, what's his face? It led me to their AOBs, and I found this location with their AOBs, but that's just not good enough for me. I got to know how to get there myself. So I finally figured out how it was found, and it led me to it myself, and I wanted to share that with you. So when you are dealing with these huge 64-bit games, you're getting these huge addresses, and you're not finding something, and you know that the code or the values aren't obfuscated or encrypted in any way, you might want to try this method to just have it search in between just the big addresses. Or I'm going to tell you right now, Cheat Engine would have never found this if I'd have did it the other way. We'd have hit a dead end. So, you know, I wanted to give this to my partners just to give you a little insight. And this is only for partners for right now. I don't know if I'll make it available to the general public or not. But, you know, I want to start getting more involved with the partners. You guys help me out so much. I can't begin to thank you enough and tell you how much it means to me to have you guys here. And I want to make it worth your while. And if there's any websites or your channels that you need me to shout out, I'll be happy to. That is a perk that I do offer every single one of you, and I will make sure that that is done. I'm also going to post this over at the Discord, but only in the VIP lounge. So only people in the VIP lounge will have access to it. So I can't promise you that somebody won't leak the link, but you know, that's about the best I can do. But for right now, only Patreons and the VIP donators are going to have access to this video. So I hope it does make it worth your while and everything. But this is some valuable information. If you're getting stuck and not able to find it, Cheat Engine isn't locating all the addresses unless you give it a range to look just in that area. So keep that in mind next time you're having trouble finding something. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thank you again for being partners. I love you guys to death. Alright, so y'all take it easy, keep on hacking. Most importantly, please enjoy yourself. That's really what it's all about. Cheat the game, fellas, because believe me, doesn't mind cheating you. You all take care now. Let's go ahead and make our script. Or just do a direct light manipulation. And see, you even get to see what I'm doing when I close off the video. Normally I'd shut it down, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you. We're going to change that to a JE. Now a JMP will always be EB. It could be a different type jump as well, so you need to look at it, but I know that this is a jump short, which is an EB. So a jump short will always be an EB. So, and that's what it's doing, is jumping short. It's not jumping to another place in memory or anything like that. It's just jumping over a couple of opcodes here. So we're good. And we'll label that Stealth Undetected. And one we found ourselves. There we go. So let's go back, make sure it works. As you see, it changes that to a jump. And if we turn it off, changes it back to a jump vehicle. So when we turn it on, they can't see us. He can still see. If they're already in the red, they're still gonna see us. So that's what sucks. Take a look at this guy. He didn't see us at all. Let's get that guy back down. See, he's over there firing it. Like I say, if they're already in the red, maybe I need it to go back and set that flag. I didn't think about that. Oh shit, come on. Alright, he went back to yellow. So they can't already have seen you or you're screwed. Alright, he's already back down, so let's go turn it on now. Now let's see. Nope, you don't see jack nothing. See me now? That's what I thought. Get out of here, you wuss.